Myself, Grishma Simani, Assistant Professor of Department of Commerce, MBS College, Maravili.
Hi everyone, in this video, we are going to discuss about the topic different methods of selecting sample. Before going to the methods of sampling, we have to know what is sampling or what is census method or what is sampling, etc. So we have to move on to the topic, what is sampling. Collection of data can be done either through census method or through sample survey. In census method, data are collected from entire unit of universe. But in sampling method or sample survey, it is a technique of inspecting or studying only a selected representative and adequate fraction of the population. The study of sample reveals the characteristics of the population. Sampling method saves a lot of time and it is also cheaper than the census method. Then we have to discuss about the topic methods of selecting sample. Basically, sampling may be of two types. First one is random sampling or probability sampling and non-random sampling and non-probability sampling. We have to discuss first what is random sampling. Random sampling is a type of sampling and it is also known as probability sampling. In this type of sampling, each and every item of the population has an equal chance of being selected or excluded. Random sampling may be simple random sampling and restrictive random sampling. In simple random sampling, selection of one sample does not influence the selection of other sample. But in restricted sampling, selection of one sample influences the selection of other sample. Restricted sampling involves the following methods. First one, stratified sampling. This method is applied when population is heterogeneous. The entire universe is divided into number of strata on the basis of certain criteria known as stratifying factors such as age, gender, income, education, etc. And the required size of sample is selected from the stratas. The second type of random sampling is systematic sampling. Under this method, the initial unit of sample is selected at random and the others are selected on predetermined basis of space interval. In this method, first we have to arrange the population systematically on the basis of alphabetical or numerical or geographical order. Then, the size of sample to be decided. Next, to locate the space interval of the population. The next method of random sampling is multi-stage sampling. In this method, population is divided and subdivided into number of clusters in multiple stages, and selection of multi-stage samples are carried out till the sample size is reduced to a reasonable extent. The last method of restrictive random sampling is clustered sampling. It is a type of restrictive sampling in which the whole universe is divided into certain subgroups called clusters. Certain clusters are selected at random to provide for sample. This method is used when reliable list of population units are not available. The second general classification of sampling technique is non-random sampling. In non-random sampling, each and every item of the population doesn't have equal opportunity to be selected as a sample. Following are the non-random sampling methods. First one is convenience sampling. In this method, researcher has the freedom to choose any respondent as sample based on his convenience. This method is affected by personal bias of the investigator. Second method of non-random sampling is judgment sampling. In this method, the investigator himself makes the choice of sample from the given universe according to his or her judgment skill, which he thinks to be the best representative of the universe. Next one, quota sampling. Under this method, entire population is divided into small parts called quotas. Then, investigator examines each quota based on specified characteristics such as age, gender, occupation, etc. And he selects the required sample units from each quota on his own accord. The next method of non-random sampling is snowball sampling. In snowball sampling method, set of respondents are selected initially and interviewed. The respondents are asked to list the names of the other people who, in their opinion, are a part of the targeted population. Next is sequential sampling. In sequential sampling, a number of sample loads are drawn one after another in the order of a sequence till a satisfactory sample load is obtained. The last method of non-random sampling is multi-phase sampling. In this method, some information is collected from the whole sample and the additional information collected from subsample of the full sample. These are the different methods of sampling collection. Sampling collecting techniques are divided into two. Generally, it is divided into two, that is random sampling and non-random sampling. I think, hope you understand. Thank you.